Yo, what's up everybody? Good evening. Hello Bacon Copter, Lodral High, Satellite Sun, Emerald. Hi everybody. Happy Thursday. Yes, Thursday. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Had a pretty good day. I'm a little woozy, I guess. I had a bit of vertigo today that hasn't seemed to have gone away, but I think I'll be fine. As long as I'm focusing on doing something, I'll be fine. And there's a lot of doing something tonight, so I'm not sure how long I'll be able to watch tonight. I may have blown my schedule. Good luck with that, Satellite Sun. I know how that can be. I stayed up. Most nights I stay up way later than I really should. I don't think I will tonight. I'll probably just crash soon. What's up, Chalk Car? Is that a cactar? Or a sabotender, if you go back far enough? Don't know what's up with me and Serial Experiments Lane. I read the one-shot, now I'm trying to find a decent fan translation for the PS1 game. Is it wrong to consider it the perfect anime? No. You like things, Em. You are entirely entitled to like things. I like things. I like this game. As old and dated and weird and clunky as it is, and as much as it's gonna kick us around tonight, because we have a lot of stuff to do tonight, and I should probably go ahead and get to it, because it's not going to require a whole lot of commentary at the moment. Because we need money. We need tons and tons and tons of money. I think you're in the perfect place then, Emerald, because you recognize that nothing is actually perfect, but you can still feel on a very personal level that it is. So I think that's legit. I guess I can add a little bit to the pile. Happy Thursday to you as well, too, to be. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that was a terrible fire, too. Oh my god, I put it on... Oh, we can't do this. Oh, this is gonna be intolerable. I put on speed 1. Sorry. We need, like, respawn rate. I'm gonna put on... I think 4 is probably okay. What's up, Justin, bro? What is this party? It's the party as requested by chat. What's up, Silver Mike? What's up, House? Started playing Loop Hero today, pretty hooked. Nice. Or hawked. As the case may be. Yep, it's the nerd party. Let's make sure you die. Feels let me watch Ergo Proxy. I'm looking for dark and weird shit. There's no shortage of that around. Ooh. And he missed. Almost got to the Lich on your second go. Congratulations. Nice. Man, there's so much variance in these magic spells. How much damage they do. We're gonna need a fair bit of money. I want to get both of the Black Mages lit too. Because I think with lit 2 on everybody, we can probably just nuke out the bosses of the Marsh Cave like instantly. So yeah, but I do think that we can finish this whole Inland Sea area tonight. We just gotta get through the Marsh Cave. Really loving how much risk reward it hinges on, like super fun. Yeah. Trying to figure out when the right time to just like book it out of there is really one of the most interesting parts of it. Figuring out how hard you can push yourself. In terms of anime, I guess there kind of is. I still can't find anything genuinely good horror anime that doesn't involve badass fights or anything weird as hell like Paranoia, Asian, or Lane. I feel like those genres are more used in the manga industry. I'm not fighting wolves. Fight wolves. Yeah, you won't find as much good anime in that vein because it doesn't sell as well. Vampire perk is pretty amazingly key. I don't remember if I actually took the vampire perk when I was playing Warrior. Oh man, if you haven't seen Monster, that one's excellent. I didn't see it. I read a big chunk of the manga, but it was really good. Really, really good. Oh, the vampire stat. Yeah. Fuck your ass. That's a close call. Yeah, definitely nice to get HP back for hits. I don't want to fight you. Did you not get the memo the first time? God, I don't want to fight these things. I don't want to fight these things because A, they're crap money, and B, they poison everybody, which just straight up costs me money. I rearrange everybody. Fist has to come before a fight, otherwise it's utterly pointless that we name them that way. Twitch has been super twitchy today. This is what I want. Big ol' stack of assholes to explode. And nobody does any poison. Oh, that was nice. If this wipes out everybody, well, I'm gonna waste an ice spell. That sucks. Amazing what artists can do when they don't have to worry about TV standards and practices. Assholes to Explode reminds me of that cultivation novel I was reading. My ice spell! Cast lit because this party is lit. That's right, I do have lit 2 on Alice. So I can use that too. Assholes to Explode is the Lost Mountain Goat song. Watching Monster on Saturday on stream is really good and creepy in parts. Alright, well, we're most of the way to another spell. Hopefully this won't require too much grinding. If we hit another level, we're definitely set. I'll go a bit more conservative this time. Scientist ex-girlfriend inflicted mountain goats on me. Wow, Jesus. What is the cultivation genre? I can't say I've ever heard of that. I don't know what we're talking about, chat. Harvest Moon? Is everyone an asshole in a Harvest Moon? God, I hope not. Hey, perfect. Light these guys up. Zap. Oh, that was a good hit. Martial artist to cultivate mystic power. Cool. Cassidy Rose, thank you so much for the raid. How's it going tonight? Good timing. We're just getting started. I suppose better timing might have been after we're done grinding on ogres and creeps. Zombie Fire Girl, thank you for the follow. Would that be like a really hot zombie girl or a zombie girl that's literally on fire? White Wolf Mando, thank you for the follow. Doing good, doing good. Happy to be getting back to OG Final Fantasy. Even if it is just grinding on ogres for the moment. A little bit of both. Okay. Covering your bases. I think that's fair. Perfect. Love it. You're out. You're out. You're not. Grinding on ogres and creeps sounds like a good night out. You have really poor taste. Yes. We need more magic. We need the right spells. Since this is an all-mage party. Yep. Our two power hitters fist and fight. Alright, well, we're definitely in a good place for magic now. Let's go ahead. So, magically... Okay, I'm gonna get fight lit 2. Can this be an actual emote? I can use some. I should probably grab some more pure potions just in case too. What was? A new weapon for the red mage wouldn't be bad either. Can almost afford a saber. Like the shotgun. Amazing Cultivation Simulator on Steam is pretty fun. I've been playing a lot of Stellaris. I'm gonna make myself stick with this game because like the further I get into it, like I'm discovering more and more things that I've screwed up. My discovery today was that there are actually alternate ways of getting around the galaxy besides the hyperlanes. So I've made this really stupid, like, spiderwebby empire that stretches across a full third of the galaxy because I wanted to cut off my neighboring empires from expanding. Well, it turns out they have ways to bypass that. And now I have one empire expanding on, like, the outer rim where I never thought anybody would be. And I have another empire expanding literally inside of mine because I stretched mine all the way around like the borders of my territory, and they took a wormhole straight in the middle of it. So, but if I don't stick with this game, I'm never going to get to the mid and late game of Stellaris. So, I'm over 100 years in. It's the 2300s now. ACS is like cultivation forest. I do not want to fight wolves. I've made my choice. Respect it. I haven't played a game for 2 months until a few days ago and we finally got past the second gen boss in Dark Souls. Sounds like a time to annex. I mean, I'm way more powerful than everybody else. And one of the empire, the empire is actually expanding within my borders is actually like my closest ally. So I think that'll work out okay. I'm honestly not too worried about that one. The other one, I'm gonna put claims on their systems in my space and then go to war with them and just smash them, just absolutely obliterate them. I think they'll get the message. That's the M at 109 HP. M's a tough cookie. You should be able to hold up just fine. Yeah, I've reached the point in Stellaris where some of the other, like, equivalent empires are classified as pathetic compared to mine. What's up, Nemrin? How's it going? You're just in time for ogre grind. Not ogre battle, not tactics ogre. Ogre grinding. Also not wolf grinding. said not wolf grinding. Are you even listening to me? Yeah. They miss a lot. Everyone knows I'm a tough cookie. One of the toughest I know am. Stupid asshole snake. I mean, if I wouldn't have to waste magic spells to kill that thing, if I could just like auto melee it, I would do it. But suddenly an ogre. Ice? Ice? Baby? Roop. That's good. Ow. More of a peanut butter cookie. Either that or a snickerdoodle. I love both of those though. That's a tough choice. Oh god, we leveled up. Boy, they only got little baby bumps in HP. I feel like, wait, how much max magic is that now? Oh, they got, okay. They got an extra tier 1 cast. That's kind of boring. Oh well. Nom nom nom, sub Dominic. Here we go. This is what I like to see. What's up, Manic? How's it going? Let's do some lightning variety. Cheesecake is the best cookie. We all know 100% is a cookie. Whatever it needs to be classified to get into my face, it can be. It can transcend dessert genre. Creeps? I wonder if creeps are actually weaker to fire. Really don't like cheesecake? Man, once I learned that cheesecake was a thing, like that's like all I ever wanted. Cheesecake brownies are the best brownies. How would that even... How would that... Like, where does... The only way I can reconcile that in my brain is if it's like an actual slice of cheesecake with like a brownie crust somehow. Oh, Add caramel cheesecake brownie, you're set for life. Look at Cassie playing Peacemaker. Oh god. Don't worry, Em, we'll fix you up. We got you. How far to the next... Oh, Christ. Like a million years. Okay. Brownie with bits of cheesecake in it? Not cheesecake with bits of brownie in it? Made some really good cheesecake brownies with raspberry compote swirled in. Ooh, wow. Damn. Jeez. HP, at least I'm not Fist. And how often can you say that, really? At least I'm not Fist. Ooh. Fist winning on damage, though. Monsters perish. Dead monsters. You have pictures of cheesecake brownies, too. Dude. Oh my god, if you're in our Discord, like we have a channel just for food, and it's used entirely too often to post like food crimes. I'm sure people would love to see some actual good food. Welcome to the server, by the way. Why slander? Nice try, buddy. Nice try. Yes, please. Post it all. Hold nothing back. Let's double up. Why not? Let's make sure this happens. May or may not have heard about Park Canyon, Georgia. She got arrested and was being charged with 2 felonies for knocking on a door. Oof. I did hear about that, yeah. That's pretty messed up. Window turned out okay. Well, that's gotta be a huge relief. Jesus Christ, M. It's caved in that ogre's skull. M is not having it. Trying to still get you stuff for some reason, even though you're on the verge of getting a job. Oh, definitely this year. Nice. Spaghetti? No, spaghetti and cheesecake sounds great. Spaghetti and cheesecake sounds super. Fuck it, I'd eat them at the same time. No one could stop me. Stop being poisoned. Have better blood than this. Being on diet fucking... Oh, X26. So sorry to hear that. I probably should be on a diet, but I'm not. My doctor told me I need to get my cholesterol down, if she wants to put me on medication, so. Could you not, please? So. That's a White Castle colon cleanse. Should be cutting carbs for like a month. There we go. Just a regular rinky-dink ogre. Celebrating because you finally get to go back to the ramp. Nice. Very nice. Where's that post for money? Almost another spell. So, like, okay. I think technically, wow, I've got an M anything. M at least needs something to do for tier 3. The tier 2 stuff isn't super important at this point. Schedule is about to get hilarious. Funny haha or funny uh-oh? Being old in general sucks with food and health. Don't grow up, kids, man. If I had a choice. Oh, good. Monsters strike first. I'll go make a sandwich. Funny uh-oh. I will echo that then. These sandwich wolves are annihilating everybody. They don't actually do that much damage, and they miss a lot. Like, it seems like the magic classes in this game have really high evasion. Oh, chance to strike first. Strike out on my own. Yes, don't forget, if you have not voted for our next spate of games, you should absolutely do that. Ooh, yes. Yes. This makes me happy. Alright, what are we working with here? 68? 55? Weak. Just how creating me Peninsula Power is that area I always farmed when I played this game. Imagine watching this will bring back a lot of memories like that for people. What's the channel of post food? Griller is dead. I wish I could take credit for that, but I cannot. That ogre just hit Fist for 35 damage. That's okay, they're dead. Justice has been served. And we'll fix them right up. There we go. Good as new. Literally. You get the number back up to the big number, and you're literally perfect. Fist no die. Fists have impacted kidney. Getting a lot of preemptive strikes. Surprisingly. I'm thinking, you know what? I think after this, I think I'm actually gonna wander over to the Marsh Cave. Because if I do a straight shot down to the crown, probably got enough magic to survive that. Vote for this in Massacre Champions Hell. They're still not sure it's a movie. Because we will make a fair bit of money just on the trip. Thing is, I need a bunch of items, so I might need to grind a bit for the resources to make the trip. Need a lot of potions. Gonna need a frankly silly amount of potions. I have to say, the votes for the next game coming up, the next games, are not actually going in the direction I thought they would. They're a bit of a surprise right now. They were a bit more what I predicted after the first night, but then since then, they've been leaning in other directions. Got a new game for community night. Enough with the fucking wolves, God. Jesus, no, enough. Done with you. This is the other thing, I don't want to deal. I'm tired of dealing with all these, like, poisonous enemies while I'm trying to grind on things that are not poisonous enemies. Ooh, Kiyomi. Right. Consider it. I don't think I've heard of that. Have you heard of that? How much money do I have? A bunch. Wolves. Why wolves? Even death fists. Kind of WarioWare she get thrown in a situation and have to quickly react considerately to them. Surprised there haven't been more WarioWare imitations, you know? Like, everyone I know loves WarioWare. But it's like, sometimes on occasion Nintendo makes them, and when they don't, they just don't exist. Wow, those were some weak-ass ice blasts, guys. Y'all should really be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, I did too. I played the hell out of WarioWare on the Wii. It was so much fun. The only good motion control game? I still think, since you mentioned it, I still think that the Wii version of Resident Evil 4 is like the definitive version. It is so much fun to play with motion controls. WarioWare is so much better in portable form. I mean, I never played the portable version, but it was great on the Wii. Like some of the games they had on there were really funny. That's a lot of damage. We just killed him anyway. Wii version of RE4 is the definitive version. Playing on console is weird and slow. Oh, on a controller. It works well enough on a controller. But it's so much more fun the way they set up the motion controls. Rhythm Heaven is kind of a successor to WarioWare. But I mean, there've been even fewer Rhythm Heaven games than WarioWare, so it's not like they kept making them, unfortunately. They should have, because I love Rhythm Heaven too. I have a few more shots of magic. I'm gonna use those to cross the ocean. So I'm gonna go get a spell. And I'm gonna go back to Caneria and gear up this trip to the Marsh Cave. So I was going to get... Yes, we need Lit 2 for Fist. So that way we can nuke out the wizards when we get back, when we get to the bottom. Got good on GameCube and loved it there, then I got on Wii and was like, oh, this is what they meant. Guys just fat finger the power button and advisedly look on the top of their computer case while they're putting the phone down. That guy? That guy. Hey everybody, it's that guy. Crits in this game do serious damage. I love the way the boat bounces as you sail. It's super cute. Kaizoku. Kaizoku means pirate. They do a lot of damage too, and I think they're pretty fast. I guess whoever's in that second slot is just gonna get hit a whole bunch. Unfortunately, that's Fist. And then I read this guy in Dipper Pine's voice because the convenience store episode Gravity Falls burned in your memory. I love Gravity Falls. One of the best one of the best animated TV shows I've seen in a long time. Good job, fight. Whack that air. Ow. You get all the Razor software from your system. Oh my god, I had to do that too. The Razor... Wow, they were worth 600 gold. Jesus. I didn't realize that. The Razor software I had installed on my system was using literally all of my CPU. Like, whenever it could. I hated it. Alright, time for the most thrilling part of this game. Bulk buying heal potions. Too many ninjas in. What's up, Konohula? Made you look. Recommend the Owl House. Not a story-based Gravity Falls, has Alex Hirsch involved and is just as good as Gravity Falls. Nice. Just needs a ton of CPU up on Starfruit. Mine wouldn't stop. Mine was not satisfied just with startup. Mine was like, oh, actually, we're just gonna eat all of your CPU. You're up yours. I think it's something about the color imaging. Like there's some utility packaged in with the Razer stuff that lets you I guess like preview the colors that you pick for your thingy do. And apparently it's like running all the time at full tilt in the background. Alright, we have 22 heal potions, 8 pures, 2 tents, and a cabin. And a loot. We're gonna try taking all this shit in the Marsh Cave. Because there is a fair bit of loot down in the Marsh Cave. And if we can fast track some of this, like if we can get the crown, we can beat Astos, we can get the key, and then we can loot all the treasure rooms and have a bunch of money from that to fill in the rest of our spells and equipment. Yeah, Chroma. Razer Chroma, that's it. Alright, so Marsh Cave is to the west of here. I was going to show you, and then this happened. I can't resist. I just want to blow them up. I'm gonna blow these guys up first. It's a net gain of money if I blow these guys up and then go to Elfland and heal up again. This is the thing, if I, like... I think the smart thing might be to run from encounters like that in the overworld and mainly fight stuff in the Marsh Cave. But if I get something like this, I don't know how I'm supposed to resist. Let's see what's over in this weird leader. Oh! Gross. Yucky. Nasty. I like the color of a gas station. I will harm them. Oh, good. Oh, good. Jesus, that does a lot of damage. Okay, Jesus, that can do a lot of damage. Like, what can you think of as green and yellow like that? That's gross. Fucking mop buckets attacking me. They're worth a lot of gold, too. Maybe I should be grinding in a westerly direction. You never seen a green gas station? You never seen a Hess station? Hess stations were green, from what I recall. Alright. This is all my magic. Now I have to go home. They do look like cute. Gross. Truly awful. Designed with absolutely no aesthetics whatsoever. Why aren't you dead? I I'm extremely disappointed in your failure to die. You know they have, like, Chevron and shit up in... Oh, okay. Yeah, I suppose Hess was pretty regional. Yeah, well, oh yeah, 7-Elevens are everywhere. 7-Elevens are absolutely ubiquitous. You know, this could work out for more entertaining grinding. Just keep trying to get over... keep trying to get over to the Marsh Cave. And then when I get a good run of enemies, just be like, forget it. Shell and Phillips. There we go. I can always count on Alice. Alright, so that marshy area over there is where we want to be. I mean, we don't really want to be there, but we have to be there. Your Alaskan idiot teen goes to 7-Eleven, walks home with a Slurpee in time. Oh, not this way. That's a shitty little valley. Stop biting my mages. Okay, so we slip through here. Astos' castle is to the north. Head down in this weirdly direction. I'm gonna fight these guys. Because I can do it with low-level magic. A bit of fire and a bit of harm. Assuming that doesn't happen. Fight fire. With fire. Turn. Mayor runs around near downtown Anchorage singing Bohemian Rhapsody with her friends like... You fight... You fire... Fight. Whoosh. Terminated. Cool, good. Good. Monsters are dead. Alright, so at the bottom of this gross swampy area is the cave we want. And a spider we don't. Alright, I'm gonna use a tent here. HP recovered. Save. Yes. Alright, my plan to be... Okay. My plan is to beeline for the crown and get out with it. We'll see how this goes. The first part of this dungeon, kind of show you on here. The first part of the dungeon is kind of weird and windy. We start in the middle, and there's two ways down. One way to the north and one way to the south. The way to the north just leads to some loot. The way to the south is the... The way to the south is the way we want to go. Darkness, okay. Darkness shouldn't be too bad. Alice is not going to hit anything. Oh, and I gave you... That's right, you're a lightning mage. I didn't give you fire. I should have. Alright, we're going to see how much damage a Blast of Harm does, because these things only have 50 hit points. Alright, good. 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 Perfect! That worked out. The one low roll was on the wounded one. The bats aren't really anything, they just get in your way. Man, I remember making this run so many times. Because the first time I played this game, I didn't have the patience to, like, actually, like, grind through the battles. So I just kind of ran from everything. And I mean, of course that gets you killed if you're not leveling up. Like, there's only so far that you get. The best I ever did was with a party of 4 fighters, actually. And I managed to get them fighting a little bit and mostly running all the way here. There was no way. No way they could beat the wizards for the crown. Adapting this to 60% keyboard has been easier than that would be. What's the most disgusting food you ever had? Cottage cheese? Such a pedestrian answer. Let's see, what should I say? Was it blood sausage? Was it haggis? Was it fish vagina? Of course not. Of course not. Most disgusting thing I've ever eaten was boiled starfish on a stick. I know I've told that story before. Alright, this map is really fucking dark. Okay, we want to go out the middle door, all the way down and over. Okay, there's a trick with liver. And it really kind of depends on how much you value your life. I've always hated liver. I always thought liver was absolutely disgusting. Never wanted any part of it. Until some Japanese friends of mine took me to a Japanese restaurant here in California. Oh my god, this isn't gonna be good. Okay. You wanted spiders, didn't you? Alright, I'm going to cook these. Why the fuck would you eat intestine? Intestine is really good. Intestine is really good. It's called hormone in Japanese, and it's actually really, really good. Yeah, so anyway, some Japanese friends of mine took me to a Japanese restaurant because a couple of years ago, California did... Oh my god, that was 51 damage. California decided to outlaw the serving of raw liver at restaurants because you can get sick from eating raw liver. But it's something of a Japanese delicacy. And they wanted me to try it. And I was like, wow, this is a terrible idea. What the fuck is wrong with you? And they were like, no, seriously, try it. And I did, and I gotta say, it was actually good. It was actually quite good. I will never eat anything that ever had poop in it. Guess you're a vegetarian now. I mean, really, like so much of the stuff we take for granted when we eat is absolutely disgusting. I just choose not to think about it. You guys ever had cow tongue? Yes. Yes, cow tongue is also quite good. Insanely chewy. Ridiculously chewy. Lengua tacos are amazing, I bet. I think at this point I've eaten every part of the everything, come to think of it. Oh, since we kind of glossed over haggis, what I wanted to mention is haggis is really good. Haggis is like really good chili. Helps to not really think so much about where it's coming from. But I had it when I was in Scotland, it was really good. Yeah, I know eating brain is a really bad idea. Hieronymus in the past has walked us through why specifically that's such a terrible idea. Alright. So this room is a big grid of 16 chambers. And crown is in the second chamber in the third row. Yeah, prion disease, that's right. Ooh, look at these festive fellows. I think the red bone's the scary one. Yes, Jesus, yes. The red bone is the problem. By a lot. Man, I'm really tempted to just blow everything up. I'm gonna hold back first, and we're gonna hit everything with harm. The crawl might be a problem, because harm's not gonna affect the crawl. Does he annoy that people are like, oh my god, guess what's in the food you like? It's disgusting, you're gonna hate it. Wait, weren't you gonna do something cool? I think he was gonna do something cool. Oh, he was gonna cast fire. Shit. Fuck. Alright, I need you to finish this dude off. Hopefully we can just beat this thing to death. Really want to try those weird worm things, that picture you posted in Griller the other day? I don't know why, I just think it'd be worth a try. Oh man, alright. Okay, this is... this is not going well. Okay, I'm gonna ice this guy, and I'm gonna harm Boner Man. Hopefully... Oh god, that didn't do it either. That should kill him? Oh no! God! These guys are really chunky. These guys are really chunky. Alright, you ice him. Guess we gotta use it. No! There we go, 50 damage at last. Alright, we have to kill this thing. Grubs and bugs and plants are like the bulk of human food for like thousands of years. Coming back in style in some parts of the world. A fuckload of gold for that. At the very least. Alright, we're gonna suck down some more potions. Probably rename Griller to Food Crimes. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not abandoning Griller is dead like that. If people really want to post food crimes that bad, like in such volumes, like we'll give... Oh, I'm not fucking with this. We'll give them another channel specifically for that. There we go. Of course, the other thing is a lot of food crimes are extremely subjective, you know? I've eaten a lot of stuff that was really good that people would consider a food crime. What's up, Cold World Steel? Food crime should be a separate channel. It should be marked not safe for work. That's kind of what I thought. All right, here is the crown. You'll notice it's got all these stone busts around it, which funnel you into this square, which is always an encounter with Wizard. And for those of you that are D&D savvy, you will obviously recognize these. Yeah. And I'm not gonna take chances with these guys because they can hit really fucking hard. We're just gonna light them up as hard as possible. And hopefully it won't take all 3 casts. We'll see. Yeah, 30 damage to our most armored Oh, fuck! Alright, well, Alice is dead. Okay, hopefully it only takes 2 casts. Unlike D&D wizards, whose physical strength is off the charts. Yeah, I don't even think these wizards cast any kind of spells. Fuck me. Oh god, there's still one alive. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Zappo. Whew, okay. We did it. That's their later variant, Cold World Steel. Later, there's like, I think they're called Sorcerers or something. Hey, we gotta level up. Cool, good time for it. Level ups do not automatically restore your health, by the way. Or casts. In the treasure box, you found Crown. Alright. Well, then. Final boss of the first dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV is one of those guys? Nice. Alright, well, we're gonna slug down some more heal potion. By the way, those enemy tiles are permanent features. If I step off and then back onto this tile, it'll be another wizard fight, and I won't be able to run from it. So we're not doing that. We're leaving immediately. There's a lot more treasure down here, but we have to come back later and... Fuck. We have to come back later anyway, because the bottom row of rooms are locked with the key. Also, we'll be in much better shape to handle this place next time. As much as I would like to blow those guys up, I have one good spell cast left. And I'm gonna save it for a particularly rough situation. Oh, I'm not fighting Mux. Mux hits super hard. Case in point. Whew. You get another random question because I have no clue what else to post chat because I don't know shit about Final Fantasy and there have been multiple streams. What is the creepiest soundtrack in a video game for you guys? It's a really good question, actually. That is a really good question. Gargoyles. 80 hit points, I don't want to fuck with this. Oof. Oof. Silent Hill is a good choice. Silent Hill is definitely a good choice. Get M back on her feet. Beef. Oh, yeah. Beef is super atmospheric. I think Quake 1 has a really, really good soundtrack. I mean, it's basically just atmospheric. But, yeah. I give Vocaloids to be scared. Yes, Quake 1 is indeed Trent Reznor. Yeah, I can't risk it. Gotta suck down all these potions. When we get outside, I can use a tent and save, and then we can limp our way back to Elfland. Yeah, you're out of casts. I gotta get M some actual spells. I think we're pretty good on the other casters. They have tier 2 spells, but M needs something to do. And Harm 2 would have been really helpful down here. Right. Tint. As you can see, the tent doesn't actually do much. It only heals a tiny bit of HP. Feels bad running from ogres, but all right. Well, gang, I gotta say this is a good sign. We did the important part of arguably the hardest dungeon in the game. Though I do wonder with casters how stuff like the Earth Cave is gonna go. I mean, soundtrack isn't music all about. People play those more than me. Ambient noise, phantasmophobia, sound, and the ghost girls. Do I have ice? I do have ice left. Yeah, let's blow up an ogre on the way, just for fun. There we Go. Yay! The monsters are dead! You don't have to be like this. You really don't have to be like this. Oh, asshole. It has been so long since I last heard one of those. That scared the shit out of me. You do not expect to hear that when you're playing Final fucking Fantasy. It's time to quit this trash and go back to the real game like Chaos Wars. Alright, Magic. Hey, wait. Listen. Aw, y'all just haters. Alright, M needs... Okay, hang on. I need to strategize this, because some of these red mage can learn. I don't think we really need heal. Yeah, okay, so M's gonna take Cure 2 and Harm 2. I do. I'm gonna take him back to Caneria though, because the clinic and inn fees there are cheaper than Elfland. It shouldn't be hard to get there. We're chunky enough that stuff in the sea shouldn't bother us too much. Nobody plays Bubsy 3D, they merely endure it. Let's stock up on some more potions and grab another tent, and then we will go kick Astos' face in. Get your ass up, Alice. Oddest Fortnite stream when? Never. No interest. No interest. The only interest I had, the only even passing interest I had in Fortnite was that Chun-Li skin they added recently. That looked really good. If somebody put in a 20K request for Fortnite, I would probably veto it. Nothing personal, but I don't think I would enjoy it very much, and I don't think anyone around here would enjoy it very much. I've played Fortnite before, and I don't think it's bad, but it's definitely not my thing. Hated the controls, felt like I should play. Alright, so we are... Oh, damn! Our black and white mages now have tier 4 cast. Tier 4 spells are 4,000 gold apiece. And we're gonna want them. We're definitely gonna want Ice 2. I wonder if Oddish would like Rocket League. That's a good question. That's a good question. I've heard a lot of good things about Rocket League. I know Gnarl played a shitload of Rocket League. Told me all about that. I haven't played a single Battle Royale game. I'd try Apex or Fortnite if we were doing it as multiplayer night. Battle Royale games all kind of suck. You know, I don't think these guys are even worth it. I remember these guys being, like, really deficient in both XP and gold. I guess the only problem with Rocket League, I don't have Rocket League, so I'd have to buy it from the Epic Store, and I really don't do that. I am particularly disinclined from doing that. Rocket League is good fun. You see a wide gap in playability between those who have played and those who are just learning. It looks hard. Rocket League looks fun, and it also looks really hard. No, Epic bought Rocket League and removed it from Steam. Is Rocket League free? Did they make it free to play? Oh, I didn't know that. Still epic. Alright, Em, have a good one. Great to see you. Alright, there is Astos' castle. No, monsters. How dare you strike first? Creature in the Well is free at the moment? Creature in the Well was fun. Creature in the Well was a lot of fun. The final boss is pretty frustrating. I never actually beat the final boss. I spent an evening trying to do it, and it was really annoying. But everything up to that point was really fun. It has great atmosphere. Alright. Let's tent. Hey, Rocket League will be your next game after I finish revisiting Descent 1 and 2. I think I'm going to be on Stellaris for a while. Okay, so you're actually supposed to come here first to figure out what to do. And it's like this old ruined castle out in the woods with this poor old king. He's like, oh no, I missed my crown. Somebody find my crown for me. Ah! And also a door locked by the Mystic Key. And apparently that takes you outside. I was not expecting that. But now that we have the crown, and we want to go do this guy a solid, there he is. Look at him, green-haired king. Ha ha ha! I am Astos, king of the Dark Elves. I have Matoya's crystal. You shall give me that crown now. Bro, we really just would have given it to you if you hadn't popped off like that. Anyway, this is Astos. He looks gross. He's not undead. I guess I can just use Ruse. Oh, fuck, that's right, he uses Rub. Like, he'll just straight kill people, like, instantly. How much? He does 168 hit points. Hopefully we can do enough damage. Jesus. Slow 2. Huh, slow 2 is not a group attack. It's weird. More like Dork Elves. There's 1 damage. Alright, I guess we're defaulting to ice now. No, he has 168 hit points. That's what we've got to overcome. Your red mage eats floor way too much. I mean, oh, that sucks. Yeah, he is now. Yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot of hit points. Damn, we got 2,000 gold. He doesn't have a whole lot of hit points, but he has a lot of powerful spells. Yeah, Red Mage has kind of turned into the inadvertent tank of this playthrough. Do I have any? No, I use all my fruit casts. Bye, ogres. Catch you next time. Why are you clansmen? This is traditional white mage garb. God, I want to make a heritage not hate joke, but that's too gross for me. I can't do it. I can't do it, chat. It's not funny. Yeah, it's the white mage. Yeah, see? Just really, really white. Really white. Exceptionally white. Alright, we're gonna head back to Caneria. I don't see red triangles. I guess we're too zoomed out. There's just a little pink around her sleeves and around her face. Could be. Could be that. I should be able to blow these guys up. Yeah, you can see your triangles in the battle screens, but not in the world map. I guess zoomed out too far. Alright, let's get our red mage up off the floor. Yeah, the red. Look at white mage. She has red triangles on the fringes of her robe. Warrior, return to life. You need my help. Did they make her go faster? Did I ever get? No, wrong button. Okay, hang on. I never got your last level 1 spell. Let's go get that. And then we'll be done with them forever. Let's fight, right? Alright, there we go. They do make it go faster. Alright, so right now we have the crystal. A ball made of crystal. We still have the crown too. Astos didn't exactly claim it since he is dead now. Is there not a new Gorka Morka game for PC? What is Gorka Morka? Alright, so this is where we use... I don't want to fight you. You're boring and worthless. You do like 1 damage. Do murders with Battle Wagon. Stop hitting us. Okay, so we sail up in here. And we go back to Matoya. Can I just... I don't know if this can work. Orc Mad Max tabletop game. Oh, is it like with vehicles and stuff? Make Orc Twisted Metal and call it Gorka Morka. Jesus Christ, man. You have vehicles and shit and murder other orcs? Sign me up. Did any of you try that, the Daka Squadron? The Warhammer, like, arcade flying game? Beat the shit out of this. I tried it a little bit. It's pretty fun. The movement, though, is so weird. It's so weird. Like, the camera it's third-person camera, like, behind your plane, right? And, like, it moves normally as you move your crosshair around, but your little plane does, like, all these, like, crazy swoops and stuff, and it's really, it's shockingly disorienting. It's a mobile port. That's why. Maybe that's why it moves so weirdly. Yeah, that actually explains a lot. Hey, you. The prince needs herb. I'll trade the most powerful herb to get my crystal back. Oh, I can see. You have no more business here. Go. Alright. Yuck, this medicine is too bitter. Well, you don't eat it, you smoke. Idiots. UI is mobile as fuck. I should have realized that when I played the demo. It should have clicked with me. Thank you for returning to me. Get the fuck out. Well, I can tell you right now, the prince is gonna be a lot nicer when we wake his ass up. And let me see here. Oh, it's the instruction booklet that tells you where all the locked doors are. They're imps. I don't care. Let them run free. Toya be doing lines off an imp's belly. Go Crystal because they couldn't fit Crystal meth in the character limit. One single Kaizoku. Where's your Nakama? Actually, I don't know why I did this. I actually have to use spells for this. That was not smart. Meth would have been a good character name. Should give them all drug names. Let's see. Meth, coke, weed, beer. Boo. Oh my god. Alright, hang on. On the way. I think Alice. We need to get more spells for Alice. Crystal meth won't wake the prince up. He's probably not waking up ever again. I think I might grab... I'm gonna grab Cure 2. Be helpful. And I think I'm gonna get Harm 2 for Alice as well. Since we have two black mages, it makes sense to lean a bit harder on white magic for the red mage. Alright. Wake the prince up. Hey, bud. Oh, this herb will release the prince from Astos' curse. Look, he is waking. He didn't move. Is this a dream? Are you the Light Warriors? Is this for real? So as legend says, I'll give you the Mystic Key. Very trusting. I feel fine now, thank you. Thank you. Peace will return to Elfland. Alright, we did it. Hey, let me try something real quick. Actually, let me try something real quick. Because I know the sound is getting desynced again. I'm gonna try something a little more extreme than I tried last time. This is gonna be, I don't know, maybe blue for a second. Don't notice the sound desync? It's not terribly pronounced. It does get worse over the course of the evening. I know on Monday, by the end of the stream, it was like I would cast a spell, and then during the impact, it would make the casting noise, and then while somebody else was doing something, it would make the impact noise. It's only a rumor, but I think the cause of all the problems is to be found in the Cave of Marsh. Anyway, it's synced now, so. Prince Awake, thank you so much. Alright, so we have 6 places we need to go. Ah, shit, I forgot. You have to go Cave Dwarf is the west end of the LDC. Yeah, we're gonna have to go around the castle. Shouldn't be any desync. It's because of the kind of hacky way I have this set up. Because I'm running component cables into an HDMI upscaler. Get the fuck out of my way. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got Silver Hammer. 400 Gs. 330 Gs. It's not the volume of sound, it's just, it's the component interfacing with the upscaler, interfacing with the Elgato, interfacing with OBS, and something is not tuned right. Something is out of sync. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have that problem. I don't have that problem with the AVS. I don't have that problem with the PlayStation. I don't have that problem with anything that connects directly to HDMI. So I think it has something to do with the component splitter or the component upscaler. Okay. Nobody can use this Copper Gauntlet, which doesn't surprise me. It's heavy armor. Could be, yeah. There might be something I can do in OBS to fix it. But yeah. I'm going to go around to the other locations first. Because I'll get more money and more stuff. Can we just go? Can we just leave? Thank you. And then I'm gonna come back here and we're gonna go back to Astos' castle and the Marsh Cave. Because there's some really good shit there. Alright, so first room was in the Elven Castle. The important room is in Veneria, actually. I have to run back. God damn it. Stupid castle. Stupid castle. Stupid Dragon Quest layout. This is awesome. The idiot reactions that Kaguya wants to be confessed to. Alright, here we go. Iron Staff. Saber. Oh, save myself some money on equipment. Is that silver knife or silver sword? I think it's knife. Iron armor. Iron shield. High explosives! You found TNT. Alright, weapons. Switch up from rapier to saber. We'll give Fist the iron staff and fight. Or not. We don't have to do that. That's cool. That's fine. There's no way that Iron Staff could possibly be better than the Silver Hammer, so skip that. Yeah, now I can go blow up the doors. Armor-wise... Yeah, you can't use that. Or that. Damn, I need bracelets. Are you dynamite? Alright, let's pop into Caneria and sell some of this junk. Right here. Sell the Iron Staff. Sell the small. Sell the iron. Iron Staff might be a monk weapon. Might be. Did I do that right? Yeah, we're good. Sell. Copper. Sell. Iron. Ninja Terran ships in X4 are fucking rad. They basically start you in a B-Wing. Oh, that's cool. I am always a sucker for interesting spaceships. Okay, nothing else. Up by the inn. How much money do I have? Items do I have? Alright, I'm gonna restock for this return trip to the Marsh Cave. Yeah, anime manga has that strong trope about two leads in love never actually hooking up. The one I'm reading now is the leads hook up and some people's reactions are ridiculous. Imagine. You can kind of imagine. Oh, actually, when we go to the Dwarf Cave, we're gonna get some really cool shit. In fact, I could probably just go ahead and get rid of that saber. We're gonna get something really cool for a red mage. People don't feel feelings for each other unless they're stupid. It's gonna happen. A lot of stupid people out there, to be fair. That was one of the things that bothered me, like, kind of low-key bothered me about a lot of the Final Fantasy games I played for a long time, is they played heavily into that, like, these two characters are obviously in love, but, like, they're too shy and or stupid to do anything about it. And that was honestly a big reason why I liked Final Fantasy X so much. Is because they weren't like that. There was really no beating around the bush on that one. I want to stop at the... That'll be fine. You can't have them hook up. They have such chemistry together. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Don't it? Lots of people that idiot how. I think most people have stories like that. Alright. So, we never actually checked out the rooms on the right side of this place because they're locked. Hey, zombies. Care about fighting zombies? I don't know. Oh, let's see what silver stuff does to him. That's right, silver stuff in this game is green for some reason. Well, now they're all dead. I remember M's silver hammer is gonna be bright green. What's up, Fury Fighter? You guys went home from work early because exhaustion took me his tummy. Oh, dude. Sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling okay. Right, tarnished. I forgot. Can I just stab these things? We're gonna get another silver knife. That's gonna be fine. 16 damage is not very impressive. 21, there we go. Ow, fucker. You have earned yourself this. Whoever gets to you first gets to blow you up. It's okay, food just not agreeing with you on top of insomnia. Silver could be green in Final Fantasy Land. Funny part is requested day off but decided to go in for money. Oh, I should test out my harm too. Some undead assholes. Alright. Ah, shit, gargoyles. Alright. Can you sleep, gargoyles? Potentially. I think this is probably going to kill them, but yeah, just in case. Why is Alice fighting M? Should head to bed, you're kind of crashing. Have a good one, Justin Brett. Thanks for coming out. You just have like 70 or 80 hit points, I think. Ineffective. Okay, put the top one asleep. There we go. Yay! Maybe that's to stop her before she becomes too powerful. Rune sword. Can you use a rune sword? You can. Sweet. Hang on, let me look this up. Because right now he's using a saber, right? Saber was from Provoca. Wasn't it? What the hell are sabers? Hang on. Oh, there it is. Damage 13, hit 5. Wow, Rune Sword is 18 and 15. I think that might actually be... Nope. Nope, there's a better one coming up. The one in... I mean, I'll use this one for now, but the one in... that we get from the Dwarf Cave is a tiny bit better. Rune Sword is supposed to be more effective against casters, though, so it may still have some use. Just fisted that bone. I'm gonna have to do this twice on the way out of here. Wait. Do that. You do that. And hopefully we can just finish the rest of these off. That's a really cool looking sword too. It's all purple and spiky. The bonus damage X weapons are all bugged. They're all bugged. That sucks. That sucks. That's Final Fantasy 1. Ow. Fight just got fucking owned. Should back up maybe? 2 hits, 50 damage. No, he dead. What am I sacrificing for this? Level up. Oh yeah, Alice finally caught up. Since Alice has been dead during all the major fights. Wear sword. Same as a rune sword, really. Yep. Sacrifice for soft potion. Right. Gotta do it again. Oh, it's only 2 this time. Good. Alright, lit 2. Ice that one, fight that one. In your perspective, minions had a real hatred of lawn gnomes. Go around nice so you find gnomes to victims. Free fighters here bounce off the one gnome that was anchored under the lawn. I bet she was salty about that. Jesus. Hell of a surprise. Alright. We're done in here. For now. Don't care about wolves. I don't. You can't make me. You can't make me care. Just hanging out with her, she was rad. I had a friend like that in high school. Before I went off to my residential high school, I had a friend a couple years older than me. We were in the same fencing club. My mom really wanted me to do some kind of extracurricular activity, so weirdo that I was, I decided to do fencing. And there was a dude in there that was really, really cool. And he would come pick me up in his car, and we'd just go driving around the countryside, listening to music. Miss your old circle, it's gone now. It's, you know, that's just been life for me. Like, my older daughter, asked me yesterday how many times I've moved in my life, and I counted it up. I moved 11 times. Across different states and different countries. And I'm really, really bad at keeping up with people. Like, it tends to go that whenever people move out of my immediate circle, I'm just, like, that's pretty much it. 11 seems excessive. I mean, that's also counting, like, moving to, because when I was born, my family lived in an apartment, and then we moved to one townhouse, and then we moved to another townhouse, and then we moved to North Carolina. And my parents stayed in North Carolina for like 15 or 20 years. But I went to a residential high school for 2 years, and then I went to college, and then halfway through college, I moved out of my dorm into an apartment. And then after college, I moved to Japan. And then after Japan, I moved here into an apartment. And then we moved from that apartment into a bigger apartment. And then we moved from that apartment into this house we're in right now. Well, I can sell the saber. And I might as well sell the expensive one. Moved 12 times, 11 of them have been within the same city. You're up to 11 too. I mean, once you start counting them all up, I don't think it's that strange. You know? People trade up residences if they can, or if unexpected things happen, they have to shift locations. Sure, yours is over 20 easily. Shouldn't talk since you're up to 9. Alright, so now that I've done this... Arkansas alone, I've moved like over 10 times. People move a lot. People move a whole lot. And I'm on the very cusp of my next move. I got a text from my wife saying there's gonna be people come to see the place this Saturday. Only twice for you, wow. Where are you planning to go? We're still gonna be in the same city. But we live in a townhouse right now, and we want to move into a house. So. Something with a yard and more rooms. Because we're getting, as the girls get bigger, we're getting a little cramped in here. A little. Doris can see in the dark. Hey, what's up, Ursa? Can't stay long. Sent you an important message on Discord. Sweet. I'll check that later. Good to see you, Ursa. It was nice to see you last night, too. I really like raiding Blue Zest. I'm really glad you put me on them. You can garden. Yeah, God. We grew tomatoes and Japanese cucumbers in pots here a little bit. But yeah, I would love to have a space out back. Single frame of the screenshot, you'll understand the instance. Yeah, okay. Now I'm curious. Now you've got me wondering. Yeah. Yup, I remember that. I remember that moment. One Shot is such a good game. Well, I found out finally in a house where we don't have to fear the rent rising every year, so the peso's moving not annual anymore. Yeah, so our hope is that this next house we move into is the one we're staying at. Like the plan is to stay there until our girls grow up and move out, and then we can trade down from that to like a smaller place for just me and my wife, maybe closer to the beach or somewhere else. I'll move to Norway to see your relatives finally. That would be really cool. That'd be really, really cool. Oh, wonderful. Nice work. Yes, indeed. This is TNT. This TNT is just what I need to finish my canal. Now, excuse me while I get to work. Oh my God. Okay. That's amazing. I remember. I got the memories conflated. Be back later once I spend 3 hours staring at the screen. Good luck, Ursa. Good luck. Remember, choices matter. I remember in the Dawn of Souls remake, Narek actually walks down here, sets the TNT, and is like, it's gonna blow! And then there's a little explodey animation. And this one, he just blinks out of existence. Anyway, we can get in here now. This is a very good treasure room. There's a whole ass cabin in that box. An iron helmet we probably can't wear. This sword. This one is slightly more powerful than the rune sword. There's the other silver knife we wanted. A wooden helmet? I still don't think we can wear that. Silver armor. 575 Gs. And a house. If only it was that easy to get a house. I've been checking out Oslo. It looks a bit cheaper than Seattle for sure. Yeah, imagine that. So we want to use the dragon. We'll trade the silver to fist. So everybody's got silver stuff except Alice, who gets a fucking dragon on their sword. Oh, I can use silver armor. Oh shit, this is great. Okay, cool. Alright, we got a bunch of really nice upgrades. So revisiting Astos' castle in the marsh should not be a problem at all. What's in Astos' castle, anyway? I don't remember now. This shouldn't be too long of a trip, and then we can head on to the next section of the game. It's pretty encouraging, actually. Yeah, okay, that's... Astos' castle's crap. Well, I mean, there's a cool staff that I guess we could give somebody. Supposedly super expensive for the area. Can't be worse than paying over $1,000 for a fucking micro studio. Oh, friendo. Let me tell you about living in Los Angeles. Let us discuss in frank terms the expenses of living in fucking Los Angeles. Oh my god, I just did 68 damage. Okay, so yeah, you understand. You understand. Oh, you live in San Clemente. Oh, okay. Mortgage is only a tiny bit more than what I paid for my room at my old shit house. I mean, here I think it's pretty common for mortgages to be way less than rent. In $2K a month rent for a 1,200 square foot space requires you to make 3 times rent before you even sign for it. Yeah. Yeah, my wife and I are both insanely lucky that we have jobs that allow us to live here. Allow us to afford to live here. Where's the San Clemente Inn? Like a year and a half? Oh, wow. Single family houses in the Denver area are fucking crazy. Like 400K for a 500 square foot micro house. Yeah, I think if you extrapolate that up, that's actually pretty close to how things are in Los Angeles too. No, Monster Strike first. I hate you. When your coworkers pay like 500 for water alone. I love that job. I got to see skunks like every day. That's cool. Actually, really cool. I'm just gonna fucking light everybody up. I don't care. I don't care who gets to them first. Just somebody blow them up. I'll treat y'all to a hotel stay after this. Just don't die. A simple request. Tech bros ruin everything. The recent study I saw showed Denver being almost as bad as LA and Seattle, which blew your mind. Wish I could have stayed and made the mistake of moving in a termite infested hole. Yep. Termites are such a pain in the ass here. Fortunately, we've been lucky with termites. We haven't had too much trouble with termites, but ants. Fucking ants. I don't even mind ants that much. I'm just tired of dealing with them. My wife, and I'm tired of hearing about them too. My wife hates ants. Oh god, yeah, I remember you mentioning that house. Blech. God, I still remember the last apartment we were in. The apartment was on the 2nd floor. It was above another apartment. And we got like thousands of ants in there. They just formed a line right up the wall, right past the other apartment, straight into our kitchen. I have no idea how or why. Okay, Alice has space for another one. Ants leave a scent trail. I mean, just the fact that they found us up there is what gets me. The fact that they bothered to just wander all the way up there. You know what? I have so much money right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Ice 2. You use vinegar to obliterate. Ants smell super good. I understand what you're saying, but phrasing. Really funny. Vinegar, that eucalyptus ant killer. Alright, Fist is going to be the first recipient. You know, I'm gonna pick up Fast eventually because it turns your melee characters into absolute death dealers, but that's not gonna be nearly as relevant for this party. Ant smells so nice. So nice. Here's the ant hunting spiders. Ant hunting spiders. I didn't even realize that was a thing. Gotta go fast, yeah. Man, fast in this game is great. You've seen enemies do like multiple hits, right? That's just like a straight multiplier on how much damage they do. Whatever one hit would do, it just scales that up. Oh shit, I can still get another spell. The other level 3 black spells are not useful. I think I'm gonna get... I could go ahead... No, wrong button. You have Lit 2 and Cure 2. Cure 2 and Harm 2. I'm gonna go ahead and get Alice Harm 2, because that's gonna help. That's gonna help in the Marsh Cave. And then later, I need to remember to get A Fire for... Blue Zest, dude, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, raid, I had nothing to do with it. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna keep screaming about this show. So, how's it going, Blue Zest? It's good to see you. Oh, you can't learn that. Shoot. Dang. Nuts. Alright, well, fine. Go ahead and learn A-Fire. I need to do this anyway. What's up, Seta? What's up, Dalton? What's up, Schmoops? Bevo? I am playing the original Final Fantasy on original hardware. I don't know how familiar any of you might be with this. We're also playing an all-mage party, so it's all magic all the time. Yeah, red mage tank. You know what? Schmoops, it's okay. We're already done with this area. We did the Marsh Cave, we beat Astos, we opened the channel. I'm actually going back to the Marsh Cave now to open up those lock chambers. Yeah, fortunately you missed the Elfland grind. So, I've been a black mage tank in Final Fantasy XIV. Kind of wonder how well this will go. 55 damage, that's not bad. Ogres have 100. I'll be around 70. Ooh. Hey, look at that. We can fist fight an ogre. How's that? You're copying me. Delicious to see. I know. Blue Zest, what were you up to tonight? What were you playing? Biologist Al, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Should be okay. We lost the tank for Oh, Crusader Kings 3, nice, yeah. How do you like it? Never been able to get into Crusader Kings, because I've never really been able to figure out what I should be doing at any given time. I've always wanted to learn. Oh, don't poison me. Rude. Maybe I should have gotten Pure as my level 4 spell. Game with a big learning curve? Yeah. I tried to learn Crusader Kings 2, and yeah, that curve got me pretty hard. Stellaris is about my speed. That's what I've been playing lately, on my own time. Don't feel too bad. CK2 took you about 2 years to learn to play semi-competently. Building stuff, pursuing Cass's belly against juicy neighbors. It's like 10 years old playing this back when the controller didn't have any hold down options and you had to buy items individually. Yeah, I know. Traditional controller, even with the old Nintendo Power sticker from 1993. I'm using the Nintendo Power strategy guide to get me through this too. I've never beaten this game without this. It's entirely too handy with all the dungeon maps. This should be easy. I think, like, I don't think you really need the strategy guide, but the dungeons in this game are really mean. Like, they will let you wander off down like a side path for a couple minutes, fight a bunch of hard battles for an empty treasure box. Like, they are not at all shy about doing that. Like, the Marsh Cave in particular has a bunch of, like, really crappy dead ends and trap boxes. Love how they remix all the dungeons in Final Fantasy XIV for hard modes. Don't go first. Rude. These guys are pretty flimsy. I think I can just do some basic fire and get rid of them. They are scum, after all. There we go. Yeah, I only have 24 HP. Here, you see. Right in the middle there. There's your scum. I should have been paying attention to if my people had done any actual physical damage to these things. Nope, they're not. I have to magic them. Nintendo Power is delicious to look at. Have a whole bunch on my bookshelf. Yeah, that's... I don't know which way to turn this. Oh, no, I moved them. That's right. That's right. I moved them out of here. Yeah, I didn't start at the very beginning. I started on, like, issue 8 or 9. The Batman one. The one with Batman on the cover. Or the Joker, rather. And then I stuck with it through the early parts of the N64 era. So, yeah, I've got over 100 of them. Years of moving them has damaged a few. The second one I ever had, the Super Mario Bros. 3 issue, the binding in that one came apart. So, I've had to be very, very careful with that one. Oh, yeah, the fold-out maps. Man, those were great. Actually, there was one with a... I don't know. There was one with Mega Man 3 poster on the back. I hung that one up on my wall for years when I was a kid. Used to have a shitload of Odyssey magazine and Enter magazine, like early 80s copies. Wow, those are names that I am not at all familiar with. Alright, this floor... has a large dagger and 600 bucks in it. Well, you know what? I'm taking him. Alright, these guys I want to kill. These guys I don't like. Wait, how many casts do you have? You have 2. Alright, you... do that, and you can do that, and you... Let's see what Harm 2 gets us. Ow. Those red bones seriously have something like 160 hit points. That's a really good hit on that crawl, too. Enter was a computer program and magazine for kids. Oh, cool! That's cool. I have an argument in my head wishing there were still magazines like that, but knowing that I wouldn't read them. Yeah, I don't know how magazines like that would make any money these days, considering how much of everything's online. Maybe it was because games were simpler back then, so the books told more of a story with more art and cool stuff. Nowadays, games have... Well, the other thing now is the internet. Like, all of this, you know, all of this, I could just open up in a web browser right now. You know? With honestly clearer, like, better annotated maps and more in-depth strategies. It's because we're so closely networked now. And it's so much easier to share information. So there's not really space for that industry of, like, revealing gaming secrets, you know? Alright, one of these is empty. Nintendo Power lied to me. Nintendo Power said that this box was empty, but it had a short sword in it. That can't be good. You still haven't chosen? I feel your pain, Ursa. I remember that choice very clearly. It's kind of a waste, but I don't want to deal with these crawls. No. Also, that's going to happen. Easier to get into it now is pretty up like in the magazine. That's what you're thinking. Yeah. Yeah. Certainly. It's definitely lost something. You know, I mean, go to... Thinking back to the golden age of game facts, I mean, it's basically just TXT documents posted up on a website, you know? ASCII art only gets you so far, you know? Nintendo Powers were amazing, you know? Like, they had their own comics, they had all kinds of custom art. There is, let's see if I can find it, actually. No, I keep forgetting. God, I'm so used to having my Nintendo Powers back there. But they're up in the closet now because we're packing stuff up. I think one of the first issues I have has like a choose your own. They covered the original Dragon Quest, whatever you want to call it, with a choose your own adventure thing. Where instead of just laying out the strategy and showing you the map, it's like you start in this castle. Do you go north? If you go north, go to number 2. If you go west, go to number 3. And then they had different scenarios, and like you got into a fight with a slime. Do you fight? Do you use magic? Do you run away? Yeah, it was brilliant. It was so cool. It was smart. Because instead of just saying, like, you know, grind on these monsters, get to this level before you go here, it was like teaching kids how to understand RPGs. It was straight up teaching kids the kind of decisions you have to make when you play an RPG. Yeah, Howard and Nestor. Those comics were so good. I'm gonna light them up. And it wasn't just Howard and Nestor either, because around the time of the Super Nintendo, Howard Phillips left Nintendo Power, so it became like a Nestor comic. But then they started adapting the Japanese Super Mario World and Link to the Past comics, and those are amazing. They are so good. That Mario comic is still seriously like one of the most visually impressive comics I've ever read. Like Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? Everything about that comic just pops. It's beautiful. I'm gonna take a chance here. I'm gonna take a chance on Harm 2 doing some serious work. Oh god, they paralyze. Just don't hit M and we're fine. Art was fucking amazingly good. Then when those finished, then they had Super Metroid and Star Fox comics. Artist was amazingly good. Still jealous of line work to this day. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I gave up on Nintendo Power when they started putting actual ads in, and it started to feel that was in the middle of the N64 era. But man, at that point they'd lost so much of the magic, you know. It just felt like any other magazine at that point. But I kept all my old Nintendo Powers, and it's to this day, I'll sometimes just get out a random issue and flip through it. Man. Memories of kids so hazy, I can't decide in my head. Are we less bored now? More internet, more things to watch and play and choose, or have we diluted the focus? I think we are, like, judging from my kids, because I have 2 kids. I have a 9-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old daughter. I feel like they have more options for things to do than I had when I was a kid. Like, I had video games, I had books, I had toys. They have all of that, but they also have as much of the internet as we're willing to let them dink around on. And that encompasses YouTube. There's schools. Schools now actually offer a lot of like online educational resources, like flash games and like online books, like audio books that they'll actually read to the kids. There's even stuff like online music labs where kids can play with different sound effects and musical instruments. There's one website designed to teach kids as young as my younger daughter, like, to code. Like, there is a website that you can start your kids on at, like, around 5 or 6 years old to start teaching them the fundamentals of computer programming. And she gets it. It's really cool. Glad I asked you a great perspective since you have kids. I've learned a lot of things from having kids. Teach secondary school, and there are dedicated services to curate educational games for classrooms. It really is. It is really cool. And the kids genuinely like some of this stuff. There's a game called Prodigy. I think it's like a math RPG, and both of my daughters have had their turns just being like obsessed with it. And to be fair, it's legit cool. Like, you level up your characters, you teach them spells, you get them like Pokemon style pets. But every time they do an attack, they have to solve a math problem. And an element of how effective the attack is whether or not they solve the problem correctly. Whether they think your Nintendo Power magazines or old games in general. So my older daughter is very picky about games. I think it's because she has very diverse interests. Like, she loves arts and crafts. She loves music and dance. So she doesn't actually spend that much time playing video games, and when she does, she prefers stuff with more modern graphics. I've tried to get her on, like, she loves Mario games. I've tried to get her to play the older Mario games, but she likes Mario Maker 2 and Mario Odyssey. And it's kind of hard to get her to go back to older ones than that. My younger daughter's obsessed with games. She'll play literally anything. So she will run up on me when I'm playing something like this, or Loop Hero, or other old NES games. Like, what's that? Can I try it? What are you doing? How's it work? I'm proud of you, dude. You made kids like math. I didn't make them do anything. It just happened. My older daughter goes to abacus lessons, and she genuinely likes it. It started as like a cultural thing because my kids are half Japanese. But she, like, now she's like super into it, and oh my god, did that like blast her ahead in math skill. Cause by abacus lessons. Because, like, my older daughter is in 3rd grade right now, and she can do like serious long division. And they're just barely touching on stuff like that. I want to try Loop Hero. Do you recommend it? Yes, definitely. Play the demo first. The demo, I can't remember if they relisted the demo on Steam, but you should be able to find the demo on like Itch or another site. Loop Hero is not for everybody, but it is really good if it's for you. Yeah, absolutely no reason not to try the demo. The way I've been describing it is you're basically building like an adventuring machine. Oh god damn it, I have to go up and over that. Like you do, oh fuck you, game. You don't have direct control over your character while they're running their loop, but you place stuff on the loop that determines what kind of enemies they're gonna run into, and you determine what gear you equip them with. I think a very complicated idle game is a decent way to put it. No, I do think that's actually fairly accurate. It has kind of similar gameplay to an idle game, but there's a lot more strategizing to it. An idle game, more cursing. I should be able to blow these guys up with a harm spell, honestly. And I might be able to put the crawls on ice. Yeah, well, yeah, you definitely can't ignore the game. But, yeah, it's kind of hard to describe games where you don't have direct control over what's going on, you know? Because, you know, most genres are defined by how you control them, by how you interface with them. Ursa, I promise you, whatever you choose, you're like it's gonna be an interesting ending. Yeah, existential question generator. It's gonna be interesting no matter what. Yeah, yeah, Loop Hero is nothing if not unique. It's such a fascinating confluence of ideas. Okay, I'm definitely not going. I'm not gonna die on this hill. It doesn't. We don't have to call it an idle game. It just doesn't seem entirely inaccurate to me. The soundtrack is really good. I wish the soundtrack was a little more consistent, honestly. Because there's a couple tracks, namely the boss tracks in Loop Hero, that I absolutely love. But the music for most of the game, I'm kind of, like, I'm a little more whatever on. In this era, we're spoiled on choice as to what hill we want to die on. That's true. Very true. Okay, we need to get the hell out of here so I can heal up M. Every hill is a place of death. Tell you what, as much as I still love the original Final Fantasy, it will seriously make you pine for some of the modern amenities of Final Fantasy games. Every hill has skulls on it. Just vibing here, thinking about my childhood. I haven't done that in a long time. That's one of the reasons I like doing retro games so much, you know? Playing stuff like this takes me straight back. You know, sitting here, playing a game that I used to pore over when I was in elementary school with the same books and magazines that I used to guide me through them back then. Yeah, it's a huge nostalgia trip. Oh, shit's cheating me. Literally never played this game ever. The kind of fun and simplicity of games like this you can't get anywhere else too, beyond just the nostalgia. Yeah, it's a very different kind of game than you get now. Like even like super indie RPG Maker games have a significant level of, like, they have a significantly different feel from games like this, you know? More modern sensibilities, if anything. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna help you with that guy. Hit that guy. Farm. Wow, okay. We're gonna have to work on that red bone. Yeah, Atari 2600 is before even my time. Earliest I've ever gone is the Commodore 64. My parents had a Commodore 64 before I was born. But It turns out that I didn't play a lot of the really common games on that system either. Like, the big ones for me were Airborne Ranger and Echelon and Aliens and The Quest. So when people talk about Commodore 64 games, there's not usually a lot of overlap with what I've played. Thing is, quality of life improvements made it feel different, like all the little janky, frustrating things in old games. Kind of. I think modern sensibilities, like, there's a lot of games try a lot harder to lead the player places and, like, communicate much more clearly what they need to do. And I mean, while this one certainly does that, I like, you know, even having this being like my third full playthrough of this game, there's still this element of, like, the unknown and uncertainty here that I kind of feel like you don't get with modern games. Like, I think modern games are a lot more careful to make sure the player knows what to expect, so they don't get, like, completely destroyed by something unknown and, like, suffer that disappointment, you know what I'm saying? He's born in the early 70s. Fucking old. These games you're also pretty much on your own without Nintendo Power or whatever, yeah. I mean, these games were designed to hold kids' attentions for, like, months on end, you know, and they're not that long. It was just so much of it was a mystery, you know, expecting people to, like, keep beating their heads against them until they figure out how it works. I mean, I had Ninja Gaiden 2 when I was a kid, and it took me months to beat that because that game is so hard. And then once you know what you're doing, you beat it in, like, 45 minutes, right? Modern games aren't designed that way. They're designed with, like, this huge breadth and depth of content that's always accessible, you know? And I think that's a net good, honestly. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but it's also an entirely different feel. You know, the tension and the mystery of these old games, I think, are a huge part of their appeal and a huge part of the kind of rose-colored glasses we get looking back on them. Yeah, I'm certainly not one to complain about, like, I'm never going to be the person who's like, oh, games these days are too easy. They hold your hands too much. That's a good thing. It's good that games are more accessible than ever, and they have so much, you know, so much care and attention put into their content. But yeah, this right here is an entirely different species of game, really. It's one that doesn't get made very often, and when it is made these days, it's honestly not made that well, because it's usually made, like, exactly to the specifications of the creator as sort of a love letter to their very specific experiences, and it's almost never tuned the way these were. You know, these games weren't really made to be hard or frustrating. They were made to be mystifying. Like, developers still wanted people to play these games and enjoy these games and learn these games, not just make them really hard or frustrating. So, engagement is one of the worst words I've ever heard. It is a very useful word. It is a very useful word to engage how people relate to their games. It's really hard to say that sentence without saying engage in it. It blows my mind that some people don't know what it's like to not have a computer phone. You're probably, you know what got me, House? We'll get to this fight in a second. You know what killed me? What absolutely killed me? When I had my first daughter, and this was back in 2011, when she was like 3 or 4 years old, I showed her something. I think I showed her something on my computer. A game. I showed her a game on my computer. And she immediately tried to touch the screen to play it. And, like, all of a sudden it just clicked in my brain. Like, this child has never and will never live in a world where, like, the default the default was not touchscreens. Like, that was like, oh, holy shit, yeah. Both my daughters are like that. They see a screen, they assume they can touch it. It took them a while to understand, even with the TV. When they were tiny, you know, when they were like 3 or 4 years old. But yeah, we had to get on their shit. Do not touch the TV. Do not touch the computer monitors, please. Oh yeah. It's not like modern interfaces are worse or anything. There's a reason things progress. Yeah, I totally agree with that, as though. Just need to wrap your mind around that one. Yeah. Yeah, kids growing up these days, the default for them is touchscreen. So, I think it's actually a little bit harder now for teachers to teach typing because my older daughter, she's in 3rd grade. They're trying to get her to learn typing, but it's like the relevance has kind of fallen off now, you know, because you have touchscreen interfaces for so many things, and you have voice dictation now. Apple really fucked us pretty hard. I don't think it's a bad thing necessarily. Like, I don't think it's necessarily negative. It's just, you know, it's another shifting of the norms, you know? I mean, the kids just a couple years after I was born never would have had to deal with turning the knobs on a TV, you know? The first TV we had in my house was one of those classic wood paneled deals with the big clicky knobs. But my grandmother, even from when I was like 4 years old, she had a modern TV with a remote. So, oh god, I remember seeing a handheld TV for the first time, black and white. I was blown away. We had one. I think my dad got one from a friend at work or something. But yeah, we actually had one of those. Oh, you're gonna be... this guy's gonna be kind of a pain to use. I wanted to attack, but I also wanted to use magic. Kill these guys. I'm old enough to remember having to rewind VHS tapes from Blockbuster, and frankly, I'm glad modern Netflix exists, yeah. We had a tape rewinder because we would go to Blockbuster like once a week to rent stuff. That's how I played a lot of games. I'm legit really excited about this. So I've been buying up used NES games, right? For this retro kick I'm on. I managed to track down a copy of Wizards and Warriors 3, which turns out pretty rare. I have the first two. I've streamed the first two. They were a good time. But the copy, this copy of Wizards and Warriors 3 I'm getting was from a rental place. It's coming to me in like a plastic case. It's got a sticker on it that says please rewind, and it has a photocopied manual. A black and white stapled together photocopied manual. I'm almost more excited about getting that than a real manual. Yeah, I cannot wait to show y'all this. What game is this again? Wizards and Warriors 3. Do you remember? Where are they? For anyone who doesn't remember. Hang on a sec. Do you remember when we played these? Do you remember these guys? Yeah. There's a third one in this series that a lot of people don't know about because it was kind of near the end of the NES's lifespan. And it's really hard to find now, as it turns out. One thing I know for sure, box art has gone down the tubes. That I will definitely agree with, yes. Yeah, a lot of people don't know 3 existed. 3 is really cool. It's an open map, and it's class-based. You can actually switch Kuros off of Warrior into a Thief and a Wizard. And they have different capabilities you have to use to get around. It's almost kind of Metroidvania-y. Almost. Honestly. God, now I'm trying to remember what the hell it was. Here. You used to blow all your weekly free rentals on stupid shit all the time. I rented all kinds of stuff. And then, well then, when used games became a big thing, when like GameStop and electronics boutiques started doing used Nintendo and Super Nintendo games, I started collecting up the stuff that I had played on rentals. Yeah, modern box art is very disappointing. I tell you what, the golden age of box art to me for like anything is like the painted 80s horror movies. Like, I don't know if any of y'all ancient folks in chat remember going to Blockbuster, your local video rental place, and wandering through the horror section and seeing all those painted boxes. Like, 99% of those movies never lived up to the shit that was painted on those boxes, but oh my god. They were like the coolest fucking scenes. Mega Man 1's box art is legendary, not because it's good, because it really is amazing. Motherfucker, I worked at Blockbuster. Oh, I loved those so much. Like, I would go and pick out a game, like, as quickly as I could, just so I could wander around, like, the horror sections and look at all the cool boxes. Okay, I think I want to use that, like, immediately. Weapons were good. I don't think we're gonna get anything better. I think you can go ahead and wear that. I don't want to get copper bracelets for everybody. Oh fuck, there's a silver bracelet down here. That's good. I can't stop staring at that Final Fantasy art you have on the screen. It's cool. Yeah, I think that might have been commissioned by Nintendo Power, I think? Cover of Parasite was incredibly misleading. Legend of Zelda in manual art was made. It is, yeah. It's the most adorable little cartoon art. I have that too. I actually have all the manuals and stuff for these. The ones that I bought new when I was a kid. The Final Fantasy manual doesn't have much art. I mean, it has art of a couple things, like items here. A couple of more common items. The big thing about this manual is that it is fucking thick for an NES game, because like 75% of this manual is a walkthrough of the entire first half of the game. Like, they walk you all the way through getting the airship. They really wanted to make sure people understood how to play this game. Oh, the Phalanx box art. Yeah, I remember that. In the treasure box, you found a house. And that one's empty. Eat shit, Light Warriors. Alright, I think we want to go all the way down. Get into the locked places. I think dividing line is people who remember reading game manuals and people who don't. Yeah, who here remembers game manuals existing? Really love early era Final Fantasy games, so I really enjoy Nobuo Uematsu's compositions. I wish, you know, I'm always gonna have a soft spot for the graphics in these games. I do wish, though, it had been more possible for the early Final Fantasy games to really capture Amano's designs of the characters. Witcher 3 came with a badass manual. I've got some really cool ones on the shelf back here. Oh, let me show you this real quick. real quick, since it's basically story time right now anyway, I have a little stack of like really cool manuals. For example, the original Fallout 1 and 2 manuals, written like a survival guide and a journal, respectively. Yeah, this is the Fallout 1 manual. It's spiral bound, like an actual manual. Yeah. Honestly, my favorite part about these, in the appendix, both of them have actual recipes that you can try. I always thought that was really funny. Icewind Dale had a nice spiral-bound manual. And a lot, goddamn, like a lot of art and a lot of fluff. Like this is a 160-page manual right here. Did you try them? I did. I tried the marshmallow mushroom clouds. They didn't come out that great, unfortunately. Sid Meier's Pirates had a spiral-bound manual. And something in the... Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh. I totally forgot this existed. Look at this. I have a map of the Caribbean here. Look at that. Look at that. It's nice, too. The paper is... it's made to look all weathered. Really pretty. A complete map of the West Indies. Did you just find a fold-out map of the Spanish Main? I sure did. The original Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri manual, thick AF. How many pages is this? 250 pages of manual. 250. Now I have the Civilization 4 manual too. Also, so even Civilization 4 is still pretty thick. They were still doing good manuals back then. Also, I want to show you this. I love that I have this. I have an original release. This was, yeah, original World of Warcraft game manual. Original game release right here. Fucking nothing in this applies to the modern game at all, even remotely. I just love how incredibly inaccurate this manual is now for the game. I've got some other really cool ones in there, but we'd end up spending the next 2 hours going through manuals if I dug that out. Oh yeah, the WoW Atlas from 1.0? That's cool. Oh, that's true, yeah, WoW Classic is live now. That's a good point. The special edition of Two Worlds came with a tabletop RPG in the world? That's really cool. This is gonna be a fight, isn't it? Yup. Alright, well, we'll just see who gets to him first. That worked out. Never got anyone to play it, I wonder why. Yeah, I've got the manuals for the old X-Wing and TIE Fighter. The TIE Fighter manual is really cool because it's written like a story, like an in-universe story. The manuals for the old SimCities were pretty thick. Oh, XCOM. XCOM has a massive manual. Okay. Don't... Oh, are you kidding me? What the fuck? Since when are there cobras down here? I'm sorry, what the... Hang on. Since when are there fucking cobras down here? Nobody said anything about cobras. Shit. Snack. Yeah, we're actually way out of our depth right now. You didn't ask. That's terrible, shut up. Alright, hopefully we don't die because these things do a ton of damage. Slep? Snack, please slep? Okay, please kill them all. Okay, that'll work. They have 80 hit points. And they each hit for like 40 damage, so... Oh, that's bad. Okay. Okay, we're down to 2 snacks. Alright, House, thanks for coming out, buddy. Great to see you as always. Is you snack? Okay, well that worked. Alright, Asatha. We got at least another, I'd say at least another half an hour tonight. I'm gonna finish the marsh cave. I'm gonna finish cleaning out the marsh cave. I hope. God, I wonder how much worse these other ones are gonna be. Don't look like that. I'm gonna be out of magic. Wasn't even that much stuff. Alright, that I wanted. That is gonna go to you. You're gonna wear it. Go. So we're gonna finish the marsh cave. We're gonna run up to Astos' castle and loot his stuff. Why is fight gear neglected? I need... Yeah. Yeah, I need one more something. Shit. Shit. This is gonna hurt real bad. More fine blayers. 18 damage, critical hit. 30. Wow. Okay, that's actually a really good hit. Okay, they're dead. Ooh, okay. Oh. Ow. Kill them immediately. Help. Not 1 damage. HP up! There we go, okay. God, do I even want the last one? The last one's a bunch of money. I do like money. Big fan of money, actually. Yeah, I know there's nothing here, genius. Alright, silver knife that I don't actually need, but we can sell it. The real problem here is I'm running out of magic. So if I run into anything else... How much money do we have? There's another... I'm gonna leave. There's another, like, 1,500 gold down here. We've cleaned out all the items. I don't think I'm gonna miss that 1,500 gold that much. And if we run into another wizard pack, we probably die because I'm out of big area attacks. How I find lair, how wizards suck brain. That sounds kind of hot. I watched a video on the decline of video game box art, and now I feel oh no. It's so sad, isn't it? No one did a Malayer joke yet, unfortunately. I remember you said that when we were 1,500 gold short on critical purchase later. So I think in terms of gold, I think we're gonna be okay. Because all the really fancy, like, night... God, I thought that was a lobster for a second. I thought scorpion's gonna be. I haven't fought a scorpion yet. Pretty bad, actually. Skip. Yeah, because this party is so heavily tilted towards mages, we're gonna find a ton of equipment that we can just sell, and it sells for quite a bit. The trick with a more balanced party is you have to keep all the good expensive stuff and afford magic somehow. Now these guys I will kill because I can just harm them. This is a very different style of play than what I'm used to though, because most early to mid-game encounters, I'm used to just, like, smacking through them with my fighter and my thief. But I can't really do that. I mean, red mage and white mage do... I mean, everyone does, like, okay damage now, but not really enough to, like, auto-attack through stuff without losing a ton of HP. And then once I'm out of magic, it's kind of... not good for a whole lot more. Alright, this, though, I can take. I can take an ogre. In single 1v4 combat. Especially like crit like that. East. I don't think these guys are too hard. We have to hit them, so we know for sure. Oh, they are. And I know they paralyze. Alright, Blue Zest. I think we'll still be here. There's still some stuff I want to get done tonight. Oh, I may have fucked up. Alright, well, here's hoping you get this off before we all die. Don't. There we go. Form 2 is purple. I tell you all about the gift I ordered for my girlfriend. The whole Cantonese Pokedex and Pokemon cards minus Kadabra and Alakazam. That sounds cool. That sounds like quite a gift, too. Gift of significant scope. Do we have anything left in the tank? Not really. Ice. I can actually work with that. I don't care how cliche it is, Charizard's still one of the best. Playing getting at least one card for each Pokemon. That's really cool. Really cool. Great fight. Well, I managed to spread out my damage perfectly so nothing's actually going to die. Excellent. Good. Great. See if we can do it again. Or you can just miss everything this time. That's also an option. Oh my god, I really did it. Oh, no, wait, that one died. My mistake. Alright, just make sure these go away, please. Ooh, okay. Big stab. Big bite stab. Go. Where was your treasure? Oh man, I gotta go get all the way around. Get the hell out of my way. Stupid bats. How much are OG Charizards worth? Thousands? Seriously? I didn't know there were monsters in here. Fuck. I didn't know there were monsters in here. What the hell? Oh god. What have I... What is this? Have you ever played any of the Saga games? I got Brando's Final Fantasy spin-offs in the West, despite not really being connected, still interested. Yes, I love those games. I have played I've streamed Final Fantasy Legend 1 and 2. If you look below, there's a link to our YouTube channel. I've archived all of my streams that I've ever done there. So if you want to see me playing through those, you can find them there. I'm going to do Final Fantasy Legend 3 when I get the Analog Pocket, supposedly in May. I'm very excited about that. Blood Omen, yes, Blood Omen is Saturday. Not tomorrow night, but the night after. We're gonna be doing... Yeah. The original Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen on PS1. You still have the Game Boy cartridge for 2? Yeah, I do too. I have all of, okay. You know what, we're gonna focus the top guy. Make sure he dies. Yeah, I still have all of my old Game Boy games. So I'm very excited to get the Analog Pocket. Holy shit, okay. Didn't even need the magic. Looking for your Scarlet Grace playthrough in 7 years. With as many things as people are like, oh, you really should play this. Like, yeah, it's a long list. It's a very, very, very long list. Okay, maybe I can magic. No, I can't magic this one. Maybe I can. No, I can't. Could use ice if I really need to. I think it'll be okay. Sucks that you paralyzed my damage dealer, but there we go. Culminated. They're worth a lot of gold. Falcon. Falchion. Power Staff. Iron Gauntlet. I think I'm gonna sell all that crap. I don't think any of it's particularly useful for me. Alright. Let me use another tent. And we're gonna try to get back to Elfland without dying. Okay, I can beat you up. You're a big nerd and I can beat you up. Red Mage has actually come into his own as a pretty competent fighter. I'm liking this turn of events. I can take that. TCG player is basically the gold standard for what cards are actually worth, which is good, because almost everywhere gets it wrong. Very handy to have a resource like that. Man, I remember there used to be, like, TCG magazine. I remember I used to read Scry, but I think there was a more popular one that would have price lists for, like, everything that people actually played at the time. Personal favorite at the moment is the Aegis Angel from M15. It's a trash rare worth maybe $1. Deck box has it over $11,000. Oh yeah, I think it was Inquest, yeah. I think that was it, Nemrin. Machi, Machi. Can we just get out of here? Okay. First things first, sell all the junk that I'm hanging on to that I don't actually need, which is what? Rune Dragon Large Short. Alright. Keep the dragon. Sell. Dragon's worth a lot. But it does a lot of damage too. Large. Sell. Short. Sell. Small. Sell. Maybe this one? Hopefully. And sell. Look at that! Look at that! Love it. Power... Okay, Power Staff doesn't do anything. It's a potential weapon for White Mage. But... It's a potential weapon for the mages, but the hammers and the knives are better. So, make that money. It is not a spellcasting item, no. It doesn't do anything. They have all those listed out in Nintendo Power. It's gonna be a little while. It's gonna be a little while before we get the usable magic items. It might not even be until after. It's okay. You don't get any of the usable magical items until you get to the north. Until after you get the airship. I can sell chain. Sell iron. Sell wooden. Sell cloth. Iron. I'm gonna buy you this so that you're not left out. And M doesn't do that. Cool, okay. That should do it. Alright, weapon-wise, good. Armor-wise, good. Alright. 18,000 gold. $18,000. Alright, definitely need another ice too. Could get pure. In OG Final Fantasy, your spells like items you have to rebuy, which is okay. So, OG Final Fantasy is basically like old D&D. You have spell charges per level of magic. So, your level 1 spells, after you stayed an inn, you get, at our current level, 5 casts of Cure or Harm or Ruse. Once those are used up, you don't get any more magic casts until you go back to the inn. Why does M not know any level 2 spells? Because they're all utility stuff for later. Mute, anti-lightning, and invisibility. Mute. Yeah, because we haven't really run into enemies that cast that many spells. I don't think Mute works on Astos. We haven't run into anything that casts lightning. And Invis would be really good, except it's only for one warrior. So it's like Ruse that doesn't target the caster. So. Yeah, also I was broke back then, so I basically just got ice for my black mages, and that was it. Yeah, enemy, there you go. Enemy can't hurt you if it's dead. Enemy is mute if it's dead. Welcome back, Blue Zest, by the way. I do want to fill in these spells, but I mean, until we have that late game embarrassment of money, I kind of need to stick to the essentials here. I don't know if I even want to get any level 4 white magic. This is basically just pure and anti-ice that's going to be useful. And I have plenty of pure potions, so. I think I might actually just get Ice 2 for fight. And then we'll be good. Spend the rest on potions and utility stuff. Also, when I do get the tier 5 spells, they're stupid expensive. You know what I should do? Actually, what I can do is I can go ahead and get fast. Yeah. Yeah, that'll still be useful. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get them fasts. I guess I can go back and fill in the level 2 spells, too. Magic the Gathering Unlimited Edition Mint Condition Black Lotus' market price is $13,000. Pretty impressive. Is that still the most expensive Magic card, like, ever? Send it back to the card. Prices plummet if they have any wear and tear on them. Ow. Shark hit my fist. Torch. Remember when first sets of Magic Gathering came out, card sleeves for TCGs didn't exist, so people shuffled them like poker cards. Mint Black Lotus is insanely rare. That makes sense. I think with really expensive stuff like that, it can, like... I think it's certainly, based on what I've seen on eBay and the trade in, like, old, still in box, NES games, I think it's possible to get insane prices like that if you're really, 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 really patient. Actually, I need to plan this out real quick. Okay, everything can be learned by everybody. Mute a Liz bit. Right, what does Alice have right now? Wrong button. Ice. And the other black magic spells are... I'll teach you mute in biz. I'm gonna teach my black mages slow. I think that's all I'm gonna grab from this town. I don't think I need to fill their spell book. Wait, where's the... Oh shit, it's over on the other side.
Alright, there we go. I'm just kind of getting things ready for next time. We definitely don't have time to start the next leg of our journey, but... In fact, I'll probably stop in Caneria. That way we can all catch up to what's going on Tuesday. All y'all die. Ah, this is nice. Big full spell book. Love it. Bow out, quite tired. Thanks. My pleasure, Satellite Sun. I mean, you started tonight's stream 3 hours ago saying your sleep schedule was messed up, so thanks for hanging in here this long. I really appreciate it. Why? Why? Somebody... Will no one rid me of these troublesome sea hags? Yay! I swear it feels like you get nothing for doing that. In terms of items... I'll hoover up a bunch more heal potions before we stop. I get the sense that when we finally end up playing Pokemon on this channel, you guys are gonna have a lot of thoughts about it. Lot of thoughts. Depends on the Pokemon game. It's gonna be... Do I have them here? No, I put those away too. You can ignore all of them. It's gonna be the originals. Like the original Game Boy ones. What makes you think that? It's just a silly notion. Yeah, Gen 1. I think I have red and yellow. It's on the spreadsheet. Okay, you know what? Fine, I'm gonna go... They're not in there. And they're not in there. Like any good, insane person, I keep my Game Boy collection in my Vault Tech lunchbox. Come here. Try to get away from me. Alright, I have... I'm assuming that's Pokemon Red, hence the color. Special Pikachu edition. Probably yellow. Hey, last boss, what's up, buddy? You're just in time for me to show off my new-ish, old, classic Pokemon collection. And then... Gold and Silver. Which I assume I probably wouldn't start with, because that's not the beginning. Have you actually tested these cards to make sure they work and save and all? I have not, but I believe Cold Rolled Steel did before they sent them to me. Live over there. We're not playing my face, Raiders. We're playing original Final Fantasy. Might be worth it to make sure. I mean, I will. I'll get around to it. I don't have... The thing is, I don't have anything set up at the moment to test them with. So. All batteries are dead by now? Are you talking specifically about Game Boy games? Because... I mean, this is an original Final Fantasy cartridge from release, and its battery pack isn't dead yet. I'm talking gold and silver specifically. I mean, if they are dead, it also shouldn't be too... I mean, I'm not making any plans around it right now. I'm not gonna do anything with my Game Boy games until I get the Analog Pocket, so... I'm not exactly gonna stress about it. And if the batteries are dead, I'll figure out how you replace them for Game Boy games. That's fine. I mean, here, hang on a sec. Small pain to replace when you need to break the holder and solder it back in. I can do that. The article for how to change your Game Boy cartridge battery when your games won't save literally uses a picture of Pokemon Gold. Are you sure it's okay? Is this a specific thing? Are you saying this is a specific thing to Pokemon Gold and Silver? Or is it a specific thing to Game Boy games in general? Because I have other Game Boy games that still save just fine. Gold tied the save data in the back. Didn't they all? Didn't the Final Fantasy Legend games do the same thing? Because my copies of Final Fantasy Legend still work fine. No? So Gold and Silver had like a special save system? That's weird. I thought your Zelda game may have just corrupted with time. I know my Zelda one still works. Because that the battery doesn't mean it's tied together. Alright, I'll have to look this up. But again, it's not a pressing concern because I'm not going to be playing any of these old Game Boy games until May at the earliest, I think. So anyway, I feel I've had a full evening of Final Fantasy. We're done with the Inland Sea area. We did the whole scavenger hunt. We got the key. We cleaned out all the key reserves. We got a ton of money and filled out our spell books. So next time, which is going to be on Tuesday of next week, we will head west to the land of Melmond and the Earth Cave and maybe actually light up an orb. So yeah. Alright. Schedule-wise, tomorrow night we are going to be taking a look at the Haunted PS1 Demo Disc 2021. If you don't know what that is, it's a collection of retro-styled horror shorts. I think there's like 25 in this one. Like, the original Haunted PS1 Demo Disc was like a dozen, I think. This has got a lot. Was an old guy forever ago begging you to help Melman, and you're just now getting around to it? It took us a long time to get a boat and blow a channel out of here to use it. Apparently we have the only boat in the world, too. Don't know what all these ports are for. We're also going to take, if we have time tomorrow night, I hope we have time tomorrow night, we're going to take a look at Dorf Romantic, which is supposed to be a really chill, tile-based city builder. Kind of like a single-person Carcassonne, is how I've heard it explained. I'm really excited about that. I love Carcassonne. Then on Saturday, we're going to start Legacy of Kain Blood Omen. I'll be off Sunday. Monday, we might be able to finish Loop Hero. We'll see. But we're playing Loop Hero, and then we'll be back on this on Tuesday. So if you're here exclusively for Final Fantasy, I guess I'll see you next week. Anyway, let's find somebody to raid real quick. Since so many folks have come by to raid us tonight. Kind people. Oh, y'all might enjoy this, actually. Our friend Split Black Ribbon is doing his first playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles. So, assuming he's not wrapping up right now, I'll send y'all over that away. Yep, looks like he's still in the middle of it. Alright. Here for shenanigans, show me the shenanigans. Dorf Romantic's good? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying that. Alright, gang. Thanks again for coming out. Always a pleasure to see all of you. All of you. All of you. Live stream Stalin versus Oh my god, Marwell. I don't believe you remember I said that. Someday, maybe. Oh god, that could end up being a community night game. Also, I shouldn't have said that out loud. Thanks again for coming out. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night for some really weird horror stuff. Or next week for more Final Fantasy, or whenever. But yeah, till then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.